former chair and then former BOV rep Michael Kennedy was the representative on the BOV until June 30th. He expected there might be questions about this and sent me a statement in case there were. So this is his statement. I will just read it. He said, "My apologies for not being there with you today. His family's on vacation out of state." He wouldn't have been a senator eligible to speak anyway, but many colleagues have asked me, in essence, what did I know and when did I know it? The purpose of this statement is to answer that important question. The final regularly scheduled BOV meeting concluded on June 6th at 5 p.m. I was fully included in that meeting during open and closed sessions, apart from the election of the new rector and vice rector. While I cannot reveal specific details of what transpired in closed session, it was public knowledge at the time the first of the DOJ letters had been sent to UVA. That meeting concluded, and due to unfinished business from the agenda, a special meeting was due to be called within a week or two. That meeting never took place, largely because of scheduling conflicts with board members traveling or otherwise being unavailable. During that window, the news also broke that the State Senate Subcommittee on Nominations to State Boards met and denied approval to Mr. Ken Cuccinelli and others from other universities. The legal fallout from that act is still unfolding. While the board listserv email was used by Board Secretary Susan Harris to attempt to schedule the special meeting and advise board members about the 4 newly appointed members of Governor Youngkin, I received no further emails about the DOJ situation from the full board or any individual member by email or phone. In my year as the faculty rep on the board, I had regular contact with individual members, mainly by phone or in person, and enjoyed open and positive relationships and lines of communication with all. I was only removed from the room twice all year, once, as I mentioned, as they voted for a new rector and vice rector, and once when Williams and Connolly updated the board on the results of their investigation. That's about the health system. Although I was not a governor-appointed member and therefore did not vote, I truly felt fully included and valued as a full member. With the notable exception of the final 20 days, I saw the year as a complete success and model for what faculty-board relations can and should be. I note this because the period of June 7th through my last day on June 30th was different. At the time, I chalked the lack of communication and responsiveness up to the Cuccinelli situation and summertime bringing vacations and other distractions. Once it became clear the special meeting was not going to be called, I pivoted to attempting to orient new BOV rep Jim Lambert with all that I knew might be helpful, and welcomed the new governor-appointed board members via email. I left offers with UVA administration and incoming BOV letters to help in any way I could on any topic, an offer that stands today, but heard nothing. I trusted our administration was working on a response to the DOJ requests, demands, and assumed that was being done in coordination with BOV leadership, but have no specifics to share as I was not privy to them. Please note my assumptions could also be incorrect. I learned of the DOJ's mid-late June letters and actions toward UVA and President Ryan's potential resignation from the New York Times article the evening it was published June 26th. I spoke by phone to 4 BOV members in the 12 hours post-article, and all reported also learning of this from the New York Times article. I have no way of knowing if they were truthful, but took them at their word. I did not speak to the rector at the time or incoming rector and still have not. I am not a lawyer, but assume there are reasons why I and all of us were not informed. Obviously, reasonable people will disagree with that statement and the legitimacy of any reasons being cited. In the now 10 days since the end of my term, I have continued to learn nothing about what transpired except from the media. I again apologize for not being with you in person today. I would like to thank President Ryan for his service to UVA and his heroic action. It is my sincerest hope the faculty and others from our community assembled here today can find a forward-looking path through this serious crisis for the good of the university and broader community. Michael Kennedy.